Greetings, my Ignite family all over the world. This is the one and only Chief with the original Wednesday message. This week has been very exciting. More and more people around the world are getting ignited. We are excited about new markets that are getting ignited all over the world. Europe is getting ignited. By next month, we will ignite many more countries. New products coming over the next few weeks. People starting to understand what Ignite is, how it's going to impact their lives, not only financially, but also their personal growth. And before I share my message with you, I believe the reason why I love this industry of social enterprise, why I've always decided that this will be my path in life, because I think making money, there are many options around the world for somebody who is hardworking, strong, never give up attitude, and a dreamer. But I don't think any business where you make money alone will survive, will grow. I think the concept of making money is the most beautiful thing when you don't make it alone. That you help others make money. That your group, your circle of influence becomes financially free together. And the reason why I believe this is so important, because when you start making money and you start enjoying life and you start traveling around the world, you don't want to do it alone. You want to do it with people and you want to share this journey with people. And the beauty about our industry, the beauty about the industry of direct selling or social enterprise is you can never make money alone. It is an impossibility. All right? If you are going to max out, if you are going to earn $5,000, $10,000, $2,000, just by your earning that commission, you have already helped a few people make $250, $500, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000. And that's the beauty of this business. The beauty of this business is that success is a collective success. There is no individual success in our industry. So why Ignite represents the true essence of this industry, because our comp plan was built in a way that rewards you for your effort, but rewards you even more when you help others rise. You rising, I'm proud of you. But when you help others rise, you get rewarded with matching bonus, with max out bonus, with so many benefits. Okay, guys. So I just wanted to share that with you because I was sharing it with somebody today, that's the beauty of our industry, that you can never succeed alone. You never walk alone. All right. Wherever you go on your journey, you will take people with you. All right. The higher you grow, the more people grow with you. And that's what I love about this industry. But today, I want you to learn a very important lesson that I learned, all right, especially over the last few months, especially throughout my journey as the working upline of the organization, is that never assume that you know people. Never assume that you know what people are thinking. Never assume that what people say is truly what they mean. And I remember learning this message from my mentors throughout my journey of life, that every human or every person has 7 masks. You know what a mask is? A mask is something you cover your face, all right, to protect your real face, your real you. And most people will have 7 masks in front of them. That means they're covering 1 mask, 2 masks, 3 masks, 4 masks, 5, 6, 7. Most people got 7. If anyone has more than 7, something is not right. They need to see a psychiatrist. You understand? But 7 is generally the whole world. Everyone you know wears 7 masks. And that's why when you talk to people with 7 masks in front of their face, you are never talking to that person. You are not looking, you are not understanding who that person really is. They are projecting, all right, a different image, a different opinion. And in our journey of social enterprise, all right, your goal ultimately when you build your team is to establish trespass, is to establish a relationship that is genuine and real, to put the other person, your downlines or even your uplines, even level of comfort that at least they will remove 6 masks or 5 masks. And for your inner circle, your goal would be for that person to reach a point where they are comfortable enough, where they trust you enough, where the love is genuine, that they will remove all 7 masks. And then you see who they really are. Then you know what they really mean by their words. That you start to understand them much better than you thought they do. And you, all of you, including me, we all wear this mask. And most of us, when we come home, we may remove 1 or 2 masks. All right? And sometimes when you are with your kids, I think the only time Patman Senatiraja removes all 7 masks is when I'm with my kids. All right? So they get to see their real papa, the real Patman Senatiraja. And you can literally see this in people. The way they speak, the words they use, all right? And the way they react to you. And that's why a lot of people throughout their journey of life get surprised. Like when we started our journey with Ignite, we were so surprised with people's reactions. And I am not surprised anymore. Because everyone who reacting or communicating with us today, I realized that my relationship with them stopped at mask number 3 or stopped at mask number 2. And some people, all right, didn't even remove a single mask throughout the years of knowing me. And that is my fault, their fault. And I think the biggest mistake an upline can make is when they don't recognize that they are not talking to that person, including dealing with a prospect, right? The prospect, most of the time, 7 masks, all right? And maybe they remove 1 after 15 minutes. And if you want a prospect to say yes to your presentation, I think you got to make them comfortable enough to remove at least 4 masks. All right? And you're closer to them. They get closer to you. All right? They are willing to listen and you understand them better. So you know what to say to get them to say yes to being ignited with Ignite. And this principle of mask has been written in many books. When people say, oh, that person is different when with their family. They're different when they are in the office. They're different when they are in a relationship. They're different when they're with their kids. They're different when they're on stage. They're different when they're off stage. You understand? And I think the greatest compliment that I ever received in my life was when somebody told me, you know, Chief, everywhere I see you, you are the same. All right? And first I said, okay, is he trying to give me a compliment or insult me? You understand? But then I realized it was a compliment. That means I think I've matured and grown to a place in my life today where I'm comfortable not wearing that mask anymore, regardless who I'm in front. And if you have a relationship with somebody, upline, downline, mentor, husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, all right, whatever relationship you have, brother, sister, and when you meet that person and immediately you put on your mask, there's something wrong with that relationship. That relationship is no longer based on trust, truth, comfort, trespass, love. Do you understand? Because I know that some people I meet, I subconsciously put on a mask and I don't want them to see the real Patman. Maybe not to allow them to see my weakness or not to allow them to see my emotion. And I think in our business of social enterprise, if you really want to build this business in a big way, you first have to be comfortable enough to remove your mask, even in front of a prospect, even in front of your downlines. Be who you are. Be the real you. If they love you for who they are, for who you are, if they follow you for who you are, then that relationship is real. If they follow you because of the mask you wear, if they listen to you because you're upline on stage or you carry a title, titles are also a mask. And I've learned over the years that if you want to build a strong network, if you want to build a powerful team, there's one thing you must have this ability, is to make people comfortable enough in your presence so they can remove their mask. Because if you are trying to teach, if you are trying to train, if you are trying to empower and uplift them, all right, if they have 7 masks, nothing is going to reach them. It's a shield, you understand? Nothing is going to reach them. You can talk for 10 hours, it doesn't work. But if you get them to remove their mask, you can talk to them for 1 minute and they will make big decisions and change their lives. So I have learned over 30 years of building organizations around the world, the most important thing is to understand, to recognize who are you talking to. So sometimes when I sit in front of a group of people, for whatever reason, I see all of them wearing 7 masks, 10 masks, 20 masks. All right? I don't even bother to train. I talk about football, I talk about life, I talk about kids, I talk about general stuff and I go back home. So don't try to share. Don't try to change people. Don't try to teach people when they have 7 masks in front of their face. All right? Learn to establish trespass. Make them comfortable enough. Get their permission. Give them permission, not get their permission. Give them permission to remove their mask. And then communication is real. Then relationship is real. And don't be fooled. All right? Why you are struggling with your downlines, why you are struggling with your prospects, why you're struggling building your team, is because you're not talking to them. You're talking to somebody hiding behind 7 masks. How are you going to reach them? So if there's one skill you need to learn, if there's one talent, all right, that you need to acquire to build a big team globally, is to make people comfortable enough, to give them permission to remove their mask. And they trust you enough and love you enough to know that when they show you who they really are, you're not going to take advantage of it. You're not going to breach their trust. You're not going to hurt them. That you will inspire them and raise them. All right? So never assume you know anyone. Never assume that your relationship is strong. Never take any relationship for granted, even the closest people to you. I've learned this lesson in life. All right? Don't take anything for granted. Put in effort to maintain the relationship. Put in effort so that they will remove their mask. Put in effort to be real, to be truthful, to be sincere with your downlines, your uplines, your team, your family. And I hope that for many years from today, people will still say, Patman Senathirajah is the same on stage, off stage, at home, in the mall, in a meeting, in an office. I hope that is how people will remember me. That what you see is real, and what you see is what you get. There's no hidden agenda. There's nothing else. And when you find core leadership around you who are all willing to remove their masks, you have a group of 10 people, 12 people who are all willing to remove their 7 masks and sit down and work together, you will build the biggest, strongest organization in the world. So you are ignited now. Even listening to my Wednesday message, I hope you remove your mask and listen to me. I love you so, so much. All of you, my ignited warriors around the world. And I'll see you on Sunday.